Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Lorenzo.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
7:05.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Not much fog in the Bay Area forecast for game time, so the temperature stands at a nice 66 degrees. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball two. Hard on the ground toward short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Yelich leads off first with 1 away. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mike Mustafa.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. And that's the second out. In now, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Duggar giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Oracle Park. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Giants can't ask for much more. It's a leadoff triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating this up. Let off the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure right from the get-go.
The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nelson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Grandal gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. At the plate, Jimmy Nelson.
Number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 6,
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
In his first pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Runners are at the corners with one man out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Brewers lead it 4-1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 6,
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's gone just 2 for 13. And this is low, ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it 4-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down and away, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
And it's fouled away. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Leading off the inning, Gerardo Parra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's one away. So one gone here in the San Francisco third. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kane is there. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is talented.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Ryan Braun now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Grandal, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Pulled toward right center field. Duggar on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A ball and 2 strikes. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. At the plate, Joe Panik, who started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 1 after the single his first time up. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Line towards center field. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More. Striding in once again, Jimmy Nelson.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nelson.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Fly ball out toward left center field. Shaw giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And that misses for ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And he'll get in there safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Yelich. But this will land untouched. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Giants.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Count is 1-2 now. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it 4-1. Drew Pomeranz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And 2 to Travis Shaw. Pomeranz, a former Red Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
the left fielder.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Strike two. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Brewers. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
1-0 the count. 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Cameron Maben will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5. Cameron.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Standing in, Steven Duggar. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Garcia has it, and safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Brought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Braun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Jimmy.
Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Nelson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Moranta, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch to 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
As a look, now the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Arcia stands at first with 1 out. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Fouled off. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count pitch on its way. Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Shaw has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Milwaukee. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The first baseman, number 9.
So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that was perhaps bay bound, but instead it's a long foul ball. And he takes strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In there, strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Brandon Crawford would be next. A payoff pitch one more time. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4. Now in the box, Brandon Crawford 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Giants leave 1. They're down here. Derek Law has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Number 64, Derek Law.
First offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Travis Shaw will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
It's 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
2-2 the count. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Mike Moustakas will be next. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Mike Moustakas will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Shaw, the runner at first with 2 gone. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
This one's down to third. Backhanded on to Panic, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-1 the count. Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the ninth now in game 3. Brewers are out in front, 5-1. Trevor Gott enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to.
For the Giants, number 91, Trevor Gott.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So stepping in, Orlando Arcia. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Hernan Perez will.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 14, Hernan Perez.
A ball and no strikes. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pops this one up. Crawford into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. In order of the Brewers. They're up 5-1. Corey Knebel takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. The pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0.
The center fielder, Steven Tucker.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Up top, it's 2-0. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses, ball 4, and Panic's aboard. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here,